and I'm back with another video. And in this video I'll be teaching you how to add a background image and the ground image in our Pygame window, as you can see now. So as you can see, our window is now empty and it has nothing, it's just a black background. So we'll just add this background over here, over in our window, and also add this ground image. And there's one more thing to remember: these two shouldn't be in one singular image, because later on we'll have to animate this single image, not this one. So yeah, you have to keep that in mind, and let's get into it. Yeah, and one more thing before we start. When I close my Pygame window over here, you can see that there's an error over here which is saying video system is not initialized, and it could be there for you also. Well, I have a solution for that. And for that you'll have to import sys next to your Pygame module. After that you have to go down over here, below Pygame dockward, and write down sys.exit. After that, when you run this program, it should hopefully be gone by then. Yep, it's gone. So now let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to do is set up a variable where we'll store our image in. So we'll be just writing bg, and you'll have to write a pygame.image.load so that we can save the file in our bg variable. And the bg is actually the name of the file in which I've stored the background image in. So while writing down the name of the variable, you should make sure that there's no uppercase or lowercase hindrance. It should be exact the same as of the file name. After that, if you run this, you can see that the background image has not appeared yet on the screen. And why is it happening? Because we have just initiated the variable. We'll also have to bridge this to the screen manually. So to do that, we have to go below sys.exit, and in the while loop indent you'll have to write down screen.blit and write down the name of the variable or the image you want to blit, and you also have to write down the coordinates in which you want them to be in. For us it's 0 0. So now if I reformat the file over here and run our program, you can see that it's there, it's on the screen, but it's not covering the whole screen. And this is because, well, the background image does not correspond to that of our screen dimensions. For us, the dimensions of our image is 360 by 640, and over here the dimensions are 400 by 640. Well, you might have found out that we can actually change this to suit that of our image, and if I run this now, it's the exact same thing. But there's another way in which you can do this, and that is changing the scale of the image itself. So to do that, you have to write down pygame is equal to pygame dot transform dot scale, and write down the name of the variable you want to change. And now you can change the scale to whatever you want. Wait, what happened here? Um, Wait a minute. And yeah, you can change the scale to whatever you want. For our case, it should be 400 by 640, as we want it to cover up the whole screen and not only a singular part of it. And now if we run this, it's covering the whole screen. And now we'll also have to do the same thing with our ground image. Initiate the variable over here, gr is equal to pygame dot image dot load, and type down the name of the file, which is gr.png in our case. After that, you have to go down here and write down screen, not this, screen dot blit over here, and write down the name of our variable and the coordinates in which we want them to be in. For now, we can just keep this 0 0 to make it simple. Reformat the file and run this. You can see that the ground image has appeared. The only problem is that it's covering up 3/4 of the screen, and it's also not in the correct place. We want to cover this like barely 1/4 of it, and we also want this to be on the lower half, not on the upper half. To do that, we can change the scale of the ground image again. So let's just change this to gr is equal to pygame dot transform dot scale is equal to gr, and we can change this to 400, and we can change this to 125. And I'll tell the reason why we're not setting this to 640, and this is because we don't want this to cover the whole screen. We only want this to cover the part of the screen on the y-axis. We want this to cover the whole screen corresponding to the x-axis. On the y-axis, you can say this much. And now, if we run this, as I already have, it's on the top half, not in the bottom half. And as you might have guessed already, we have to change the coordinates of our image, which is, we can change it to 525. Wait a minute, 525. Yep, 525 should be perfect. Let's just send 515. Yep, yeah, it's now covering up the whole, not the whole, bottom part of the screen, and it's right on the correct place it should be in. So now, I've just taught you how to add the background image and the ground image in our Pygame program. And in the next video, I'll teach you how to animate a ground going backwards and make it unlimited. So this is it for this video. I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye and have a great time.